think there's always been that question of what is the future of Amazon FBA in 2025 and on. And today I'm kind of here to answer kind of a guesstimate of what will happen based on a lot of things. I think also who our president is next has a big impact also on Amazon FBA. I mean, if we look at Trump, the tariffs and the taxes on that and the extra spend that he will have us spend from shipping from China, obviously vote for whoever you want, but also who our next president could have an impact on Amazon FBA as well. It's good to be back though. It's been a while, guys. It's been not even really a week. It feels like a while because I'm used to creating definitely a lot of videos for you guys, but I love doing this again. So yeah, welcome back. Today I just kind of wanted to really get like one-on-one with you and kind of tell you what I think the future of Amazon FBA is if you're looking to start a business in 2025. And kind of from my estimate, guys, obviously Amazon FBA is growing more and more, right? But instead, what is also happening is fees are going up, shipping prices are going up. And what I kind of see happening, guys, is this whole competition with more Chinese sellers coming on and trying to undercut our US sellers, right? And we're already kind of seeing that with, websites with Temu and Shein. I don't even know if I said it right. But what I'm concerned about is this happening on a broader scale on Amazon with suppliers essentially creating listings and selling what their cost is for making it. And because essentially when we buy from suppliers sometimes, usually they are buying it maybe from somebody else and then we're purchasing it from them. So they already are getting it for a lower cost or they're making it. So there's this whole idea of price cutting that I'm already seeing in a lot of markets. It's how I've gotten screwed before. I sold in a market where now the average price is half of what it used to be. So I know I've mentioned this kind of before, but what I really try to teach you guys, and I know it's annoying sometimes and how I've said it so many times, is the impact of finding the right customer based on kind of where things are going and how you can have a long, sustainable business on Amazon. And essentially, what we need to understand is who our customer is a good indicator of how long we will sell good for, right? So if we have if we have a customer who doesn't care about spending more and they are just looking for the cheapest option, eventually the cheapest option will go down and your business will go out. If your customer is very enthusiastic and excited about what they buy, then that changes everything. That means you could price for higher because their whole time that they've been a customer and they've had this niche, they have wanted to, or they have been willing to spend more, right? So we must be willing to find, so we must find those markets essentially. And essentially what I think is going to happen, guys, and here's kind of the answer to the video, is I think we're going to be doing a lot more US manufacturing products, which is good. Means way shorter shipping time, typically slightly higher product cost, but shorter shipping time and cheaper shipping because we're shipping in state in bulk. But things will get tougher because fees are going to go up, Chinese sellers are going to come in, so you're going to have to be way more calculated in the type of market you're getting into. Way more calculated. It is not just putting a product on Amazon now. It is a 6 to 12 month process to, create a brand, create an audience, or just find that audience, find that market. Finding the market is the biggest thing. And what I think it is going to come down to is one, is your customer willing to spend more? Two, US manufacturing, right? You have to be able to find a US manufacturer. If you go from China, they will probably either price cut you and create it. If your market has a ton of Chinese sellers, you're kind of going to get screwed is what I'm trying to tell you. You want to find a market essentially in 2025 and on where there's a lot of US sellers and we're not going to get in a price war with Chinese competitors. So we have to be incredibly careful, and based on kind of this election, it could go in a lot of different ways. So as a conclusion, sales on Amazon are going up, right? Every year, more and more revenue Amazon is making, right, on their platform. But in my eyes, profit is going down. And if profit is going down, we must be able to find a solution to make sure our profits are always high and not getting price gouged and screwed over by the Chinese or just by other competitors. I never want to just say it's Chinese, because people could just be buying from the Chinese and then having a USA listing, and you know what I mean. So in 2025, I challenge you to really be incredibly focused on finding the right market, and don't do product research, do market research, right? This is incredibly important. I'm going to be creating more videos too on more Amazon FBA, like listing stuff and getting the most optimized listing, and as well as other things with branding that I want to go over with you guys, as well as other stuff as well. But I wanted to kind of answer that question of, is Amazon FBA still viable in the future? And I think it's yes, but it depends on all in the market you get into. And you just don't want to get price cut, guys. This is just like where it all goes downhill for people. And then as for like how my rebrand is going, everything, I thought I would update you guys. We're starting to get more orders today. Today we're not going to get many sales. It's election day. Everybody's focused on the presidency and who's going to be our president. So there's no buyer mind today. But overall, like, I'm pretty happy with how our sales are. We're starting to get more sales overall, and I'm pretty happy about it. I'm very excited about our click-through rate is definitely significantly higher, which is awesome. And I have a good feeling that we could be at least getting an increase in sales compared to what we did last year for the months of November and December by hopefully like 25%, which is great, because in 2025 I plan on selling my business hopefully for 6 figures or more. And then we can move on to selling or creating a larger Amazon business that I want to do with the U.S. manufacturer, because right now I have a Chinese manufacturer, but for my next brand I'm going to have a U.S. manufacturer and really try to create a brand essentially that goes into stores and something that impacts people's lives, and not just on the Amazon side impacts people's lives. I want to get to retail, all that. So I think with the knowledge I have now, I can really get to that. But yeah, overall, guys, appreciate you guys for watching. I have a free Patreon down below if you ever want help and have questions regarding Amazon. I know there's all these courses out there. People spend so much money. So if you really need help, this or that, want to ask me questions, get in contact with me. The link is down below though. And yeah, you guys have an amazing day. Who knows what, by the time I make a next video, we will know who our next president is. So fingers crossed, whoever wins, wins. But appreciate you guys. Have a good day.